Good morning. Deneen Dias here from CPAcom from the Sage Partner Summit here in Orlando. This is the last morning, and I'm joined today by Kane from UHY and Matt, who is my colleague at CPAcom. And so we appreciate you joining us this morning,
My
Kane.
pleasure. My pleasure.
And I'd like for you to share your background, because I think it's really interesting background of where you came from and what you're doing at UHY. And then also share, what your goals were from this conference.
Sure. So I'm the practice leader from UHY, from the Client Accounting Advisory Services practice. My background is I've been in outsourcing and consulting for the past 22 years, and recently joined UHY. It's been about 6-7 months now. And at UHY, as I've learned here at the conference, CAAS has been just a growing industry and a big focus for a lot of the CPA firms like UHY. And they've asked me to kind of build on the foundation of what we have today. And, our focus is really to provide client accounting services to the small, mid-sized marketplace. And I've enjoyed the last 3 days. It's been a great experience so far. And what's been nice is to really learn a little bit more about the different technology, learning about digital transformation and kind of how the industry is really evolving. The neat thing is with some of the tools that are out there today, really it's going to allow us, and it does today, to provide really great next level of service to our clients. And the nice thing we've also been able to do is to be able to meet with other CPA firms like ourselves and kind of learning about different best practices, what things are working. And, it's been fun so far.
Well, I have to say, what I like, and the reason I was happy to have you participate this morning is you're new to the firm. Mm-hmm. You're also building upon, but sort of building a new practice for the firm with the client advisory services. And so you've got a fresh perspective on what CAAS is, what Sage Intacct is doing. So I really, think you bring a lot of good flavor this morning for firms that are trying to build this or thinking about building a CAAS practice. And do you build it from within, or do you hire talent from out? And so Matt and you work together really closely. So Matt, if you can kind of share what your role is here at CPAcom and how you're helping UHY build this.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Kane, thanks for it's been about 1.5 years now that we've been working together, and it's been phenomenal. But, my role at CPAcom is to work with firms who are looking to build out a client accounting advisory practice. So what we'll do is we'll talk everything from system, processes, technologies, procedures, and in engagement like Kane and myself, we dug deep into the technology. We spent a lot of time on some of the content and the methodology so we can roll out this type of content to his firm, both internal, external marketing. So there's been a lot of effort that goes into it. But now, Kane reports back to me, it seems like almost daily, well, we have a new client, we've got a new client. So the process works. It does.
I like that you shared that, because what I hear from a lot of, especially larger firms like yourself, is clients are hungry for this. There's no lack of need on the client side. It's really just a lot of the firms haven't focused on this. And so now kind of when they recognize that, wow, there's such a huge need, and they have someone like you who's really building the engine, which is a bit different than the tax and audit practice, it's just the floodgates have opened. So I'd love for you to share some of that.
Yeah, I think you're right. A lot of the CPA firms out there, it was never top of mind. And there was always a need out there. And some of the colleagues and even some of our competitors I've talked to in the last couple of days have also seen the same thing. Is there's just a tremendous amount of demand out there today for this type of services, and which has been nice, partnering with Matt and CPAcom to really kind of establish that right framework and how to support our clients and even our future prospects. But it's I've been on this journey now for about 6-7 months, and the need of this service is just, it's out there. There's clients out there that need the service, that want the service, and to be able to partner with them and to provide the services that they're expecting has been great. And working and kind of creating that framework that's going to help in the long term. So we have, even the last 3-4 months of some of the new clients we brought on, we've already gotten additional referrals, and to be able to see them smiling. A lot of the clients haven't been able to have the sophistication of, or even to put the right tools in place.
Right.
So they have challenges. They're not able to do a monthly financial statements in a timely manner. they're having challenges with accounts payable. So there's a lot of tools out there that allow us to automate the service and help really provide become an extension of their team.
Well, and that's some of the discussions we had in the sessions yesterday of, where the technology fits and how you don't have to do things manually any longer, and how with the cloud you can have your clients' data real time. And so that's where tools like Sage Intacct fit. They allow you to kind of go up market and service the larger businesses that still want to outsource a lot of these pain points to somebody. You can kind of swoop in there and bring your process, bring your people, but also automate with technology so you're not taking over your client's mess, right?
No, and to deploy it is very very simple. When you look at Sage Intacct with an open architecture, we're able to integrate different tools. So if a client's looking for automatic accounts payable or expense reimbursements or different types of tools, because of the architecture and how it's set up and with the tools that are out there, you're able to deploy things within weeks for clients, which is kind of neat to see that, where clients may have a full-fledged paper-based process, very manual.
Right. Still, in today's day and age, it's shocking, but clients do. Yeah.
It's a challenge a lot of our clients have, but when you come in there and you kind of help to identify the tech stack and support them with the technology and even putting the right controls in place, it's amazing how the impact can be for our clients, and we're seeing that it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
I was just going to say to that point, I'm a huge fan of the hub and spoke methodology, where the hub is a financial system and we have spokes of all the different. We're aggregating data from all these sources. Yeah. So, Kane, really quick, when you're positioning this type of technology around your client accounting advisory offerings, how do you typically position that type of technology to your clients to help them understand what you're doing from a tech ecosystem standpoint?
Well, I think it's walking through some use cases with them and helping to understand kind of how their as-is process and what they're doing, and then to be able to show through demos or other means of what the value of the tools can provide for them. And I think that sometimes companies the change management aspect can be very difficult to change from a manual process to an automated process. Right. But what we find with a lot of the training online and the support that we can provide to our clients, that training for some of these tools can be as quick as an hour. And to make it very user-friendly, very easy to onboard, and to be able to show the controls that you can put in place from an approval process or even to reconciliation. So there's a lot of things that when you look at our clients or before they become part of our UHY network, they do it manually, and they can see how by providing that they're able to get what they need in a more timely basis.
I see firms kind of struggle with this piece, though, because, are you bringing in technical talent to UHY to help your clients? Or, traditional firms traditionally hire CPAs, but now we're pushing you to be more technical. And so as you build your team, and you're not new to building businesses, but as you're building your team here, what type of talent are you looking for?
So it's a great question. So we're creating a cross-functional team. So I think one aspect is we have what's called an accounting solution and implementation specialist.
That's great.
And they have, one of the gentlemen has a CPA. There's a mix of CPAs, some that don't, but they love technology. They like to solve problems. Yeah, and we put that team through really the training program to get certified. So for Sage Intacct, there's a formal process to get certified, to take a test and go through all the right steps to be able to support that. But yeah, it's really a mixture of different folks, and folks that like. It's interesting. Every day is different, so it's a very. You have to be able to multitask. You have to be able to be customer focused.
Right.
You have to be able to think on your feet. And so it's been fun to find talent. It's been neat to kind of watch the team grow and to see all the great things that we're doing.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. I have to say, being new to this sort of audience, you've just fit right in. You've networked. You've gotten to know people. I'm really impressed with watching you.
Very much agreed.
Right? Yeah. And so, thanks everybody for watching us this morning. And thank you again for joining.
Thank you.
All right, take care.